Chris Mannix for the crossover alongside Rowan Nudkarni and Michael Shapiro. Guys, both LA teams are tied up at 2 in their respective first-round series, headed into pivotal Game 5s on Tuesday night. So, Rohan, which LA team are you most concerned about?
It's really incredible what a difference a week can make, Chris. I think a week ago at this time, we all would have been, we were talking about the Clippers going into the biggest game in franchise history. It's incredible how different a 2-2 series can be in different scenarios. It's obviously the Lakers right now. They are in full-on panic mode, okay? The Clippers have looked great for 2 straight games. The Lakers, on the other hand, are facing a Suns team that was really good during the regular season. Chris Paul looked the best he's looked all series in Game 4. DeAndre Ayton's been probably the best big man during this series. And Anthony Davis is hurt. This just is problem after problem for the Lakers. It's a lot to put on LeBron's shoulders. Probably more apt to say a lot to put on LeBron's ankle. He's had stretches during this series where he's been athletically dominant. He's had other stretches during the series where it looks like he's trying to do all he can to preserve his energy. Does he have enough energy to win this series without Davis? Who knows when he's going to be healthy enough to return? A strain groin is also not something you just step back on the floor and you're 100%. What's his conditioning like, etc.? There are just a lot of issues for the Lakers right now. The Clippers, frankly, look to be in a good spot headed home with that 2-2 lead. The Lakers, meanwhile, are facing the potential of either an elimination game at Staples Center or Game 7 on the road. They have to be in full-on panic right now.
I'll side with Rohan here for sure. I think the Lakers are in a very difficult spot. The Clippers, I kind of feel good about. I think they're going home. Kawhi Leonard looks like Finals MVP Kawhi. Luka Doncic's health is in question. I think the Clippers should feel good at least about advancing past this round. As for the Lakers, I mean, this is kind of a situation where I don't know if Anthony Davis will play at all during the series. If he returns, he will be hobbled. And frankly, they were able to bottle him for a significant portion of Game 1 and in Game 4 while he was still on the floor. LeBron James, he kind of shows in spurts that he's full LeBron playoff mode. Other times, he's just kind of waiting around on the perimeter trying to have someone else create. I definitely have concerns about this Lakers team. As Chris Paul gets healthier, this is no slouch in Phoenix at all. So I think the Lakers, I won't pick them to lose here in round 1, but there's certainly a possibility of it. I don't really see the same happening for the Clippers.
Right, you're not going to pick them to lose, but there's a possibility. Way to straddle that fence, Michael. Well done on that one. I will make it unanimous though on the team we're most concerned about here, with being the Lakers. I mean, less than a week ago, I had the shovel out with the Clippers. I was burying them, and I thought deservedly so. I mean, you go down 2-0 to the Mavericks, losing both games on your home floor, and you play with the defensive lifelessness that they played with in those games. I was stunned to see this team come back and win both those games in Dallas. Part of that, of course, is the injury to Luka Doncic, but injuries are part of the game, and you got to kind of roll with that. So I'm feeling optimistic about the Clippers right now as well, much less so about the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers, without Anthony Davis, their record was very pedestrian, 19-17 during the regular season. If you look up and down that roster, who is going to step up and have a big game in his absence? Andre Drummond has been outplayed by DeAndre Ayton in this series. Marc Gasol came in Game 4, and he played well, but there was a reason that the Lakers acquired Andre Drummond. So I don't know if I could have complete faith that Gasol can be that guy. It's going to have to be some combination of Kyle Kuzma, Dennis Schroeder, Alex Caruso, with a Herculean game from LeBron for this team to win in Phoenix. I think the Lakers, to echo what you guys have said, have to be in panic mode right now as they head into this pivotal 5th game. For more, check us out over at SI.com.